Hello, my lovely Aries. Welcome to your August 2019 reading. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Aries. It is for Aries sun, rising and moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. It will give you more layers to your monthly reading, which you may find beneficial. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Aries. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, then you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading with me from there. So, having said that, let's have a look at what's in store for you for the month of August. Now, when I'm meditating on your collective energy for your reading for August, I did get that there's this change that's coming, but it's change that is not happening to you. It's something that you've desired. It's something that you've been working towards. It's something that you have consciously wanted to bring that change in. It is change that is happening through your planning, through your desiring of this change. So August is a time where you're going to really feel like it's time to move on this change, move on to bringing in what it is you're wanting. I am hearing that there's plans being laid. So you've been laying plans to bring in that change. You're going to start seeing that coming in for you in August. Very, very clearly that's come through for you. So let's have a look at what the cards say for you and what my guides are, what messages they're going to give you for the month of August. The first card you've got here, interestingly, is the Three of Wands. This is the situations that is around you. This is this desire to make changes, to explore new things, to bring change into your life. This is new horizons. This is the proverbial horizons that mediums speak of. That is these new situations that you're reaching for, that you're desiring, and very clearly your ship's coming in. Your ship's coming in for that change to take place. It's something that has come from a place deep within you. So for some of you, I feel like there was this feeling of being really quite unsettled. Where you are is no longer serving you. You're no longer feeling settled in that place, and so it's time to move. For some of you, it's a job situation. For some of you, it's a family situation. For some of you, it's a location of where you're living and where you want to move to. For some of you, it's the way you've been earning your money, the way you've been working is no longer satisfactory. There needs to be change that's coming in, a restructuring of roles, I'm hearing. So that's what this is really representing for you, my lovely Aries. This change, it's happening. It's happening in August for you. So it is absolutely coming in. And it is crossed by the Four of Pentacles. And it's that change is bringing this need for fairness, this need for balance. For some of you, it's bringing that balance back into your life of, if you've been working really hard and not had a lot of leisure time, it's about balancing that. If you've had too much leisure time and you've wanted to work more, have more work come in, then that's going to happen. If it's a relationship, there's this re-evaluation of roles, re-evaluation of how much each of you are doing or contributing to the relationship. The scales are needing to be balanced, and this is something that you're going to be bringing about, balancing those scales. For some of you, I'm hearing too, it's an inheritance or it's a money situation where things are going to be balanced in that area for you. It's a balancing of a fairness that's coming in and a completion in that stage as well. So that brings completion. That's voicing, and you know, my throat chakra is really tightening up for you, which is telling me that there's a voicing. There needs to be a voicing of what you're wanting, or maybe what your partner wants. Is it a fairness of job distributions at work, hours worked? There's something here that you're balancing. There's something here that is bringing in a fairness of workloads, a fairness of the way things are structured, of the way things are done. There needs to be that fairness that's coming in here for you. And that's going to be happening very early in August. And I really like that. What is that bringing in for you? What that is going to bring in, this is what you're desiring. There's a change of your financial situation. Things are going to start getting better. You're going to start reaping the rewards of your efforts. You're going to start reaping the rewards. This change brings in a better financial situation for you, and that may be where the scales are coming in at work. That, you know, if I'm going to be working more, my role is increased, then I want an increase in finances, and that's what it brings about. It also brings about, for some of you, abundance in happiness, in satisfaction, in family, in connections. That's abundance in all things, as I always say. For some of you, it's financial. For some of you, it's a turning point in a relationship, a turning point in how you do things, how you view things. So any changes that you're bringing about for yourself, my lovely Aries, in August, is going to see results for you. It's going to see improvements in your state of where you're at. There are improvements coming for you in August. It's quite, I want to say to you, August is going to be quite a dynamic month for you. It really is a month of shaking and moving and changing, and I really like that. But this is not something that's going to be happening from the external, and it happens to you, it catches you by surprise. This is you bringing these things about, and so it's about you bringing in the change that you want. For some of you, it's big. For some of you, it's going to be subtle things that will make your situation better. But that's coming through for you very, very clearly, and it's going to bring you the results that you seek. And I like that. I really like that. That's your internal, that's what you're wanting in your reality. How is that being shown in your reality? And in your reality, of course, it's taking the swords that you're taking with you, you know, the Six of Swords, and the swords that you're taking with you. This is knowledge, this is skills, this is what you know, this is mind, this is learning. What have you learned from past experiences? You've also got a torch lighting the way. So you're coming through a doorway, you're coming through a tunnel, you're coming through, and that's coming from where you were to where you want to be. And what are you taking with you? You're taking your wisdom, you're taking what you've learnt from situations around you. So you're taking that with you, and I really like that because there's growth there, there's learning. For some of you, when the change comes in, it's going to result in new learning, development of new skills. So if it's in a work environment, it could be that. It could even be in your home environment. But there's an opportunity here of taking on new things, taking on a new situation, taking on new learning. And I like that. I like that a lot. And it's when you move through to this new state of being, and it's more mental, it's more spiritual, it's more something that's going on in you. And when you move to that, you're going to take with it all the lessons that you have learned, everything that you have learned. And there's a lot of learning coming up ahead for you as well. But your foundations are solid. You see, this boat is solid. It's solid, and the waters are tranquil, which means you're in a really good place. It's a good emotional place that you're in, and your foundations are solid, that are carrying you through to this new way of being, this new way of doing things. It's really strong. And I like that a lot for you. I'm really pleased for you, because this is This is revolutionary for you, the change that you're bringing in. Where are you coming from? You know, you've got the Two of Cups, and for this represents for me, if you're in a permanent relationship, there's a strengthening of that relationship. You've been working on that through June, July. You've been working on it in the past couple of months. And it's getting stronger. Your relationship is getting stronger. Your bond is strengthening. There's soulmates here. This is a soul connection, and it can be a relationship. It can be a friend that you've had for a very long time. Friends are also our soulmates. Family members are our soulmates. Someone that you have a strong connection to is a soulmate. So where it may have been a little bit rocky and you sorted through things, there's a real re-strengthening of that bond. It's solid. It's there. It's meant to be. You're meant to support each other through this. And so this other half is supporting you in the changes that are coming through. For those of you that are single, then I want to say to you that there's opportunity there to have met someone in the past. Have you met someone in the last couple of months? This is a relationship that can be built on. This is a relationship that can be strengthened. Also bear in mind, it's also friendships. You can have a friend that is more than family. There's a really strong connection, a really strong bond. So you've made some very strong connections. You've made some very strong bonds, and I really like that is helping you bring in these changes that are so necessary to you, are so necessary for you. I like it, because do that effort by week 3, and of course timing will be different for all of you because your natal charts are different, but by week 3, you've done the work. So the first couple of weeks of August, it's about bringing in the change that you desire, bringing in the change that you feel is necessary. And then it's about sitting back, laying those foundations, and then sitting back and allowing them to come to fruition, allow them to mature. Don't rush it. Don't push through. You don't force the situation to happen faster than it needs to. Everything will happen in its own time. You need to lay those foundations, and then you need to just sit back and watch everything fall into place. Don't force it. Don't want it prematurely. So what it's going to be asked of you is patience. Patience is called for here, to allow the plans that you've put in place to ripen, to mature, so that you can reap the benefits of that. That will be really important here. So don't forget that where you may feel a little bit impatient around week 3 of August, let it unfold for you, because it will unfold for you absolutely beautifully. So allow that to happen. Allow that to happen. Okay? Because then what that leads you to is the 4 of Cups. And this is everything that you have achieved, everything that has fallen into place, but you've still got ideas. There's still dreams. There's still things that you have been thinking about, creating in your mind, creating with your imagination, things that you've been planning, things that you're feeling passionate about, things that you want to bring into your reality. Yes, you've achieved a lot, and that's fabulous, but you continue to plan for your future. You continue to plan in moving forward. So you're going to get these seeds of inspiration. The universe will put in front of you, or in your mind, in your dreams, in different ways. You'll get little messages of ideas in helping you move forward, planting those seeds. You keep thinking it's not about getting to where you are and then that's it. This is going to be a continuing process. It's going to continue through 2019, where you're going to continue to get new ideas, new changes that you want to bring in. For some of you, they'll be subtle. For some of you, they'll be life-changing. life-changing events that are really going to turn things around for you. And so that's going to continue to happen for you, which I really like, and I'm really pleased that it's very, very positive. It's not the tower. It's not where things fall apart and you then need to start putting things back together in a different way. This is about you desiring these changes and working towards it. That then leads me to the next card, which is the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Coins is the Ten of Pentacles. It's an earth suit, and it's about moving forward practically. Again, another doorway here, another opportunity, another movement to new things. These changes that you're bringing in, these ideas that you're wanting to pursue, it's going to be different for each of you. For some of you, it's the birth of a child, the purchase of a new home, the change of job, the change of location, moving into a new relationship, moving out of an old relationship, whatever it is for you, whatever that is for you, it's going to be really good for you because it takes you to this other place. There's this transition. This doorways are always about transitions. This is the end of the journey of you trying to improve your financial situation, improve your happiness, improve your love life, improve whatever it is. Abundance is all things. And so it's about this transition from the past into this new future that you're creating, and it's extremely positive. And you're going to start feeling the effects of that in the 3rd week, 4th week of August. It's going to start trickling in. It's going to start moving in. That's a tremendously positive card. That this change is going to be really good for you. It's going to really improve your state of being, your wellness, the way you see things, the way you think about things, your ambition. That drive is coming back or is strengthened with these new ventures. I really like that. That's a really good thing. You've also got the 4 of Coins here. This is in the position of your hopes and fears, and so for some of you it's this fear of not having enough money, of the money not being there, of being really cautious about what you buy, how you spend, saving your money for when you need it for a rainy day. So it's about holding on to your pennies. It's about not overspending. It's about, for some of you, being cautious with finances until it starts to come in itself. For some of you, this represents you. It's about not giving out too much of yourself. Don't give out too much information. Don't keep your cards close to your chest. Be protective of what you have. Don't give away too much of yourself, information, finances. For some of you, there's someone that's going to come and ask for a loan. Be very cautious about that. And I feel like it could be a child, it could be a relative or a friend. Just be cautious. If you can afford to give it away without expecting it to be returned, then that's your choice, that's fine. But it's about this is about being cautious, not overspending or overgiving of yourself. Keep some in reserve because you're going to need that. For some of you, it's not giving out too much information. If you do have new plans, if you do have new things that you want to do, don't give away too much. So keep things close to your chest. Don't give out too much information, give out too many finances. And for some of you, it's about being cautious about spending. Don't overspend. Don't buy anything big. Don't make large purchases if you can help it. Sometimes we can't. We need to do it. But just be aware of how much you're spending there. Okay, your final card is the Page of Swords. And by the end of August, the pages are always planners. They don't take action. They first of all think. And being swords and air signs to do with the mind, with communication, with new learning. And so it's about planning. What new things do you need to learn? What new information do you need to get? How are you going to plan your next step? How are you going to plan the next stage of things? How are you going to move forward? So by the end of August, there's going to be a lot of planning on your part in how you're going to move forward and what you're going to be doing, how you're going to bring in what it is you're wanting to bring in. So that's a really interesting month. I feel incredibly positive for you, my lovely Aries, for, oh, that's come out already, for what's ahead for you. So use August here to, when you feel that itchiness, when you feel that really, I need to bring in some change, really set it into action, okay? I've got a card from the Angels of Abundance here that is going to tie together your reading, and it's interesting because you've got, it is safe for you to receive. And that's what August is about for you, to embrace and receive the changes that are coming in for you. I need to put my glasses on. Okay, so you've got, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. And that's very much what's going on for you in August. You are going to be the conduit for change to come in, good things coming to you, which will benefit your family and people around you, and also you, because you're going to feel a lot better. So be mindful of your dreams, synchronicities, things that are happening, things that a stranger may say in passing. But these are all messages that you're going to be getting to help you on this journey, which is absolutely fantastic. So I wish you a very prosperous, very happy month, full of wonderful change that you're desiring to bring in. So I wish you many, many blessings. If you would like to book a reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. So many blessings to you, my lovely Aries.